Hello, g'day, bonjour, hi, I'm Michaela and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making oven-dried strawberries. I found a few recipes, some had sugar in them, but I found a recipe, they look delicious, and it was just strawberries. So if you've ever had the freeze-dried strawberries, like they used to have them in the Special K cereal, delicious. So I'm not sure what to expect, although they said they would turn out really sweet and delicious. So let's have a look. So all I did is I washed and dried my strawberries, and I've taken the green off. Now you can cut them in thin slices. I'm not gonna do that because then they're too thin. So I'm just chopping them in half and putting them on a parchment paper, and we're gonna cook them in the oven for like 3 hours on a really low heat. Curious to see how they're gonna turn out. It's a very, I mean, you can't get easier than that, right? So cut your strawberries in half, make sure that you've dried them so they're not wet, and then put them on a parchment paper. And then I'm gonna bake them in the oven. So my oven's on 210 Fahrenheit, which is about 90, or just over 90 Celsius. And you leave them for like 3 hours. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so they've been in the oven for hours, and I flipped them over. So it was more than the time they told me because I had thicker pieces. So if you cut your strawberries thin, then they'll cook the same, but I would flip them. These are a little thicker, but they've dried up. Some of them are still a little, they're not completely dry. They're like chewy, but they're actually, so they shrivel to nothing, but very, very sweet. It just, when you dry them out, it brings out the sweetness. So it makes for a really great snack. Super easy to make. If you want them crispy, I would cut them thin. If you want them like with a little chew, I would cut them in half. But that's it. Dried strawberries, oven baked, delicious, naturally sweet. Enjoy.